Say come on for whom will gods. Say come on for whom will gods. I think I knew at one point where to call people up.
It's the should be the room on the right through here. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a confuser in
There's
here.
yeah.
Private terminal. Catalog. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son.
What? Who?
There's an old human saying, whoever saves one life saves the world entire. It's not about a planet, but the value of each of us. I don't know how many times Thane saved my life or I saved his when we were beyond the Omega-4 relay. It all happened pretty fast. But I do know my whole world could have come to an end then. And it didn't.
One.
Even when he was terminally ill and had no business fighting on, something in Thane told him he could save one last life. It was not his own. Thane was too selfless for that. The life he chose was someone's whose decisions could, in fact, save worlds entire. Would anyone else like to speak?
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
One.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
She is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel syndrome, it would be them.
One.
If you need someone to hold the Counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
It's all right, Commander. Counselor Ashiel could use some good press right now. This is the right time for such a favor. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until
I
we meet
believe
again,
they are
Commander.
what you call memes. Didn't say there were messages from him.
Mm-hmm.
Was that up? There it is. On the big screen.
Yeah.
Not the armor locker. Well,
Well. One.
they helped about as much as they hurt.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why is that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Ha! You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Three.
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Olena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
One.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time
I don't
chasing
play
down
piano, but
knowledge.
it does sound like there's some
Sometimes I
pedal use
forget
going
that
on there.
There are things you learn
That
by doing nothing. By just
Wouldn't be
spending time
possible
with the people
where
you
she's
care
standing.
about.
What
Just
you
have her
learned
sit
from me?
down.
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening
Not in the
situations
budget.
on a daily
Hmm.
basis.
I'm a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
One.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
Stare at piano.
Mm.
Still don't know how to play it. Glyph does.
He picks things up quickly.
Keys aren't moving. Are you just moving the hammers inside?
Hmm.
This place is nice.
Yeah, the sound is too crisp to be a recording.
You might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
Why can't I play my stereo?
Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Certainly, Dr. Tassoni.
Shepard. Shepard.
Now I gotta run for it. Incredible acoustics. That sound was really carrying.
I think there are a few more.
Check bar.
Now, is this a new Edie and Joker event, or?
Yeah, Arya almost certainly not.
Yeah,
I've watched reports on some of the things you fight. Well, we'll stop her.
her business in this video game is done.
Mm-hmm.
Go have fun. I'll guard the table.
Something on your mind? I mean, processing something?
Shall each man find a wife for his bosom, and each beast have his mate, and I be alone? It is from an old Earth novel by Mary Shelley. Please do not take it as a complaint.
All right.
It did bring up a new perspective, however. I am a thing that is not human. Geth or Reaper. Other AIs are experiments only, tightly controlled. I am free, but alone.
One.
You're not an object, Edie. You're a person. You're not alone.
You are suggesting I consider organics as my peer group? I could do that, but it brings up a question. Artificial intelligences often consider themselves above organic life.
Good.
I, however, am
The Joker
uncertain if that
ridicule
applies
was
to me.
there.
The crew of the Normandy believe I serve them, but also acknowledge that I keep them alive. Am I above them or below?
2.
Edie, you're what, 3 years old? If you were human, you'd still be learning to talk.
But it is implausible that I am held to the same standards as organics. Ah, I see. You made me answer my own question. If I am not subject to the same expectations, I need not worry about rank. Thank you, Shepard. That helps resolve the conflict I was having.
The way she stood up just now was fascinating.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone. If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
Go have fun. I'll guard the table.
Will you, though?
I'm afraid so.
I do like that in universe. We arrive at the Citadel and he says, "All right, time to go guard that table."
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I'm just gonna go down the line.
One moment.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, nurse.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees from Tacoma... Pressure's okay.
Can I talk to him? Are you
Can I
Gorak?
talk?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every battalion with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
The planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret strength.
1.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Ha! Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
2.
No one here would even be alive if I hadn't destroyed that relay. I spent months taking heat for Eratot from both the Alliance and the Batarians, and you know what? If it saved the entire galaxy, I can live with that just fine.
Then why don't you...
That coughing animation.
Then why don't you get rid of another Batarian for your precious galaxy? Shut down this machine. Just let me die.
1.
Is that the Paragon? Oh, okay.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard.
That's all it took.
Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me.
Okay.
Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once.
Thank you. First time since the Ragnar War, the Asari homeworld of Thessia has been attacked by alien forces.
Son of a bitch.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao.
Nice.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private.
Believe it.
There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See,
Wow.
Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Hey, Commander.
James?
We
you
left
enjoying
this one
yourself?
sitting for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Commander.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. Son of a bitch.
Quarren ships have taken on vital support duty for
You're kind of killing my mojo here, Jefe. I was up a minute ago. You just came by at a bad time. You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous, Commander.
It's Jello. Just barely, but there's a
That's
little
all it
bit.
takes.
I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid.
I don't believe it.
I think they're afraid of you. I don't believe it.